Hello everybody, it's me John aka Nosy and I'm back for a brand new Transformers review. This is literally one of the brand new acquisitions to my collection. I couldn't wait to get this guy out of the box and get reviewing him. So today I am going to be reviewing, as I appear behind the camera, I am going to be reviewing Age of the Primes, Beast Wars Quickstrike. Let's get into it! And here is Quickstrike in his glory. Doesn't he look amazing? I'm giving you a look-see close-up of the Scorpion mode, and then I will reverse the camera for everything else. But this is just amazing. This is a great upgrade. I have the original. I have the original Basics, Beast Wars Basics Quickstrike as well. And I was not going to bother getting this guy because I thought it just looked a bit too the same. I thought, literally, I was just like, all they've done is just made him bigger. But that is not the case. That is not the case. He is indeed bigger. He's definitely a full-on deluxe-sized figure. But goddamn, look at that. The paint scheme, the detailing, the moulded detailing in the claws and in the leg. These are obviously the legs, of course, for robot mode. They have gone to town on this. They have really gone to town on this. I mean, look at the Cobra snake head. Incredible detailing on that. Really incredible. And you, like you did with the original articulated head there as well, but it is also very sturdy as well. It all pegs in as should, it all pegs in as it should. These legs are strong enough to hold up the rest of the figure in this mode, which is usually not always the case when it comes to insect formers. And if you look in there, you do have like actual like portholes in there. He doesn't come with any accessories. It doesn't come with any blast effects or anything like that, because obviously his primary weapons are usually either his claws or this in robot mode, so they are usually his weapons as well. But it doesn't come with any accessories or anything like that. But if you had some kind of blast effect or something like that, then you could quite easily plug something into there to make it look like as if he's firing something. Give you a close-up of the Scorpion head. Just a really, on camera it is probably coming up more blue, but it is not. It's more like a turquoise. It's like a turquoise. It's like to my eye it looks a little bit more green. It's a really nice colour choice. You've got a bit of gold in there as well as like a mustard yellow. But really, really nice. Articulation, of course, is just mainly these bits on the legs. You've got, obviously, foot pivot as well. So you've got full range of those claws compared to the original figure. So you can get some good poses out of it in both modes. Of course, this is multi, you can literally lay it flat on top because it's literally multi articulated. The only things that aren't obviously the legs. There's no extra, you can't move the legs individual. They're literally just fixed in place, and they're just like this base orange. Do a good job though. They do a really good job at keeping him stable, and you can stand him up on these, which is really, really, really good. I'm really, really pleased I got this guy. Like I said, I wasn't going to bother because I have the original Basics toy and I really like the original Basics figure. But he is nice. So let's transform him and let's have a look at that robot mode. Okay, so you can probably get a much better look at him now in a bit of better lighting as well. But just to give you a quick look-see one more time, it is really, really nice. This is a beautiful upgrade to what we've already had before. It is a really, really great figure. Probably one of the better ones that they've released for the Beast Wars in the modern lines. Let's get transforming him, shall we? So the first things first, what you need to do is you need to unpeg the scorpion head from this piece in here. Once you do that, then you can bring these legs back round. You bring it round because obviously, and then you basically put the legs into position. Where I was, this is obviously the backpack. So you just go like this, like you would with the original Basics figure. These open like so, and then you have his legs done. It's actually really cool because actually, you know, these are like a multiple direction sort of ball joint. There's swivel on it as well, so you can actually get these front legs in alt mode. You can actually get them far more further in to his chest to make it more accurate to be his claws. So next thing is the insect's legs. Close them up and bring right to the side like so. Extend outwards, pull outwards. See this orange bit? That goes in. You pull that out. Then what that does then is you can then, mine's a little bit, I don't know if anybody else is, but mine is a little bit, mine's a little bit loose in the arm, unfortunately. Come to the back, there's these side bits that you unpeg. That then should allow you to move. It all pegs in really, really easily. See, it now releases the whole torso bit. This bit in here then should go into like a recess that's in there. Then what that does, it allows you then to, first of all, we need to pop up his head like so, and then the chest clicks into place, the head comes up, this bit comes in, then the shoulder panels, or what was on the sides, close up, and there he is in robot mode. Here is a closer look at him in robot mode. That head sculpt is incredible. Let's see if I can just, there we go. That is an incredible head sculpt. You will be probably very surprised. I actually have the Basics figure right next to me. So if I bring in, this is the Basics figure, the original, you can see just how much of a difference in size they are. I mean, look at the difference in size between the two. You can also probably see a slight colour difference as well. This one is a little bit more green, looks a little bit more like a green. This one is more like a turquoise, but on camera it appears blue. At least on my side it does. But yeah, as you can see with the Basics figure, if I can zoom in slightly on the head sculpt, that's the head sculpt to the Basics, which isn't bad. You know, for the time period that this figure came out, you know, it's not bad. It's actually probably one of the more accurate figures for the show back in the day. So we come out of that and we go to the new one. As you can see, the new one's head sculpt is a heck of a lot more of an improvement. It looks just like Quickstrike, but with a little bit more of a modern twist. But it looks incredible. It is a really, really nice face sculpt. So yeah, let me get him out the way and let's give him much more of a better look. So Quickstrike, he is incredible. He is actually one of my favourites of the Predacons that come into it. Is obviously one of the Fusors, of course. I've always loved this character in Beast Wars, and I'm very, very, very happy he's been given a modern figure to go alongside the rest of the more modern Beast Wars figures that have been released. He is obviously one of the this guy came into it in, I believe, was it season 2? I believe he came into it when the Fuse Wars started, when Silverbolt joined and everything. Same season where Silverbolt. But yeah, it's just incredible. What I love as well is that, let me bring this into a position, he's able to open, or should I say the mouth, the Cobra head can open, and there is something in there which is pretty cool, because obviously the King Cobra head is mainly his, well, obviously there's poison in there, but also it's one of his primary weapons, as well as his spider legs or insect legs. But yeah, so that's that. It is really cool. I mean, the articulation on him, he has pretty good range, obviously because of this arm. This arm, however, like I said during the transformation, it is good. But it seems a little bit floppy on the shoulder, because if you notice, look, it just flops. It's very, very, very floppy. I can live with it. Once you get it into somewhat of a position like that, it does stay, but it's just a little annoying that that arm is a little bit loose, but it does have full articulation. Also, you can swivel these spider legs as well. You can swivel these spider legs to different positions. The legs, well, should I say the waist, there is a bit of a pivot, well, 360 as well. The legs can go up to about there, and you've got a bend of the knee, you've got foot pivot as well. So he has a really good range of articulation. That head can move, but it is pretty snug in there, to be honest. It is on a ball joint, but it is pretty snug because of the shoulder pads, but you can move that head as well. But yeah, so there is Age of the Primes Quickstrike. There is the original as well. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review on Age of the Primes Quickstrike. I do have a review of the original Quickstrike on the channel, so I will link that in the description below this video if you want to check out the OG toy as well as a review. But thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll be back very soon. Bye-bye.